Everybody, we are back. It is Safe on Live's favorite podcast, favorite channel, favorite everything. We are back. You guys already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you don't like it. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the like button if you don't like it. Leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you don't like it. Also, follow us on Twitter at the Mark John NFL for me, at mholder95 for Matt, and of course Panda Subs TDL. 35% off. Get your protein. We might have more time to work out this week, guys. You have more time to work out. Hit the gym on Sundays. Do more things on the weekend. Hit the gym. Get some more protein. Get some more sleep. You know, the way this Raider season going. So go ahead and support pandasubs.com. TDL, 35% off. All right, Matt. The comments are on fire already.
Good.
It's been on fire since I made this stream go like kind of live before we got into the room. It's been on fire. Yeah, the Raiders are they're bad, right, Matt?
Bad.
Is that what we're saying?
They're really bad,
right?
Like like as great analysis here is what people come for. I'm just gonna come to tell you the Raiders are bad. They're not good at football. Like that's for sure. You know, and it's
like
funny. We had low expectations. Antidepressants. Yeah, we'll add it the special code for Raider fans only.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, we went into this. I mean, if anybody that watched the preview show knew we were not exactly expecting much, but it's somehow every week they find a new way to hit a new low offensively. Like, are you fucking kidding me? They had 5 first downs in the first half.
I know, man.
And 2 were by penalty.
Bad. It was bad, man. It was bad on offense. Because one thing I talked about the Bears, and we saw Cam Sutton do it. They showed a little flash of it. But Cam Sutton did the same thing the Bears did, which was play inside leverage. We're playing digs on third down. You're not going to run your little dagger route here. You're not going to do that. You're not going to run your 10, whatever they guys call it, where you just 2 double digs. You're not doing this over here. You're not doing levels. You're not doing any of that shit over here. And that's what we're seeing a lot from this offense. And then Garoppolo, he doesn't know really where to go with the football because he's still learning a brand new offense that he hasn't ran in 7 years. And he isn't the greatest quarterback anyways. So it looks really bad on offense. I mean, they actually ran the ball halfway decent this game, which is kind of interesting. Like, they're supposed to depend on the running game. And when the running game looked halfway decent, they still couldn't do anything. So, I mean, the passing game is just basically gone. It makes no damn sense. They got to figure out what they're going to do at quarterback. I don't know what the hell is happening over here.
You're talking about they're walling them off on the inside to take away those in-breaking routes. Well, when Garoppolo has to throw deep, he can't fucking hit him. How many times did he overthrow Devontae today or miss Devontae down the sideline? Why would they? Why would you even bother? Just be you know what, beat us, especially when we're down or when we're up 12 and you can't even hit Devontae on a freaking stop and go.
He was so.
That wasn't even the worst one. That wasn't even and then when he does throw at someone on target, he doesn't even recognize the freaking bracket and it gets picked.
Which I still thought was an ugly throw. I'm throw it to the back of the end zone at least, bro. What do you if the safety's there, throw it to the back of the end zone. So if Adams can't catch it, nobody else can, right? I mean, that's what a good quarterback does, at least what you think. But the throw that was egregious was the one where Adams made Cam Sutton go all the way. Because I'm saying they were playing digs. They've been playing digs for the last 2 weeks, and Sutton was sitting on the dig. They did it was actually a good play call by McDaniels. It took him 2 weeks to figure it out, but he figured it out in the fourth quarter against the Lions down 26-14. Holy shit, they're playing dig routes. So maybe if I do a fake dig and then go out, maybe somebody might be wide open. And it was there. And Garoppolo, to be honest, that's my problem with quarterbacks. Sometimes we try to do these pretty throws. He's wide open. Throw it to him. If he has to stop and catch it, that's fine. It's still 50 yards. That's my problem with it. It's you don't have to throw this pretty ass ball when somebody's that wide open. Just throw it to him. Get him the damn football. And he missed a lot of throws today. Even the Adams drop that people were some people got mad at me on Twitter. Some guy was like, "Yo, you're making excuses." No, if a wide receiver has to go backwards and low and then try to pull it in, he might catch it and throw it in the air, just like Adams did. I mean, don't throw your back, bro.
When you're the best receiver in the game, you got to make that grab. It wasn't a good ball by any means, but
I agree with
when you're
in the game, 7 million. Yeah, I agree with that though. I do.
But again, Jimmy Garoppolo is getting paid well. Jimmy Garoppolo should be able to hit that throw, and he doesn't.
Yeah, he's getting paid Geno Smith money. Geno Smith's playing way better than him. That's that's all I gotta say, man.
Never did I in a million years, or I guess last year I would have said it, but never in my lifetime I think I'd say it. I wish we had Geno Smith at quarterback. I would not have said that 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh man, it's bad. On offense, they're really bad, and it's really because they can't pass. They haven't really figured out a quarterback. It's week 8, bro, and you're looking like this, man. The offense. Figuring out the offense week 1, that's fine. Week 4, okay, that's cool. But it's week 8, man. And you did run this offense before. It's week 8. You got to know where to go with the football. Because that's my whole problem with him is like, I can see it at times. Like one time he got sacked. Adams, he tried to hit Adams on a fade route. It was kind of covered up. He could do a back shoulder, but whatever. He didn't want to throw it. But it took him like 30 seconds to move to Myers, who was wide open. And then he was sacked. So he doesn't know what he's looking at. He's confused. As soon as he gets pressure, he just gets scared and throws the ball away. Like the one Mr. Adams, he could have stepped into that throw and took the hit, but he didn't want to. And he's not Eli Manning. You can't chuck and duck. You're not Kyler Murray. Only 2 guys I've seen that can chuck and duck and make those throws are Kyler Murray and Eli Manning. And you ain't either one of those guys. So,
he started making business decisions at the end of the game. At the end of the game, like he was starting to like go into protect myself mode. Like you could tell every throw when he started facing pressure, he was fading away and doing the duck and cover.
Because it just pissed me off because Jacobs had a pretty good game. He was running the ball pretty damn well, but they just couldn't pass. And then when they came out in the second half and tried to pass right away, I was like, bro, why do you think Jimmy Garoppolo is this passer? Like, what is your problem, Josh? Like, I don't understand his thought process on any of this. So it's just ugly football, bro. It's awful that the defense, which we'll get to in a second, the defense actually played pretty damn well. I know they gave up a lot of yards, which is fine, but when you play that pretty good in the red zone, they had turnovers, a pick 6. You forced 3 turnovers with a pick 6, and you still lose by 2 scores.
Defense scores as many points as the offense. I mean, granted, they were on the field twice as long as the offense was. maybe that was the trick. I don't know, but like we keep saying it every week, it's a broken record. This defense can't keep overachieving, and the offense can't keep underachieving like this, and expect anything to be different. And what happens? They get blown out again. Like it's rinse and repeat every fucking week. And I don't understand it too. And it's like going back to like you were talking about Jimmy Garoppolo like missing guys. Like there was one play in the beginning of the game when he was scrambling, whatever it was, the play that Renfro like fell or hit into that guy that they picked up the flag on. And I'm pretty sure he had someone like right underneath for the first time. I think it was Carter. Like all he had to do was drop a dart to him, and it was wide open. Like so, even when he's trying to throw, even when the guys that are open that are short, he's still not seeing them. Like I don't get how you can watch this game and continue to watch Jimmy Garoppolo and not put Aiden O'Connell in the game. Like you saw what happened last week with Brian Hoyer. Obviously, it was a different quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo looked worse. Like he probably looked worse than Brian Hoyer did last week, and that's saying a lot. And
he did.
Still leave
worse.
The rookie on the sideline. And you still leave the freaking rookie on the damn sideline. Like at some point, you got to just make the switch. You got to inject some. Like you go into it next week, you lose to the Giants. I mean, if they keep rolling like this, like they're going to lose to the Giants because the Giants have a good defense, and the Giants will be able to take care of it. They will lose the Giants unless they do something to like pick up this energy. And I think that's making a move at quarterback, getting something inspired, like because you have to try something else at this point. We're going on to week 9 and they haven't scored 20 fucking points.
It's bullshit, bro. 100%. This is bullshit. It really is. Like if you're supposed to be an offensive genius, if Kyle, since I'm saying, just think about this. If we had Kyle Shanahan, right, who McDaniels who only gets up for him for some reason. He only gets up for Kyle Shanahan. If we had Kyle Shanahan, we would at least be at, I mean, I don't know, like 5-3, just like the Niners would, because they're playing pretty decent on defense. They just got to figure it out. And, you know, there's just so many plays that he left on the field. It's those 2 Adams throws, bro. That makes it just a totally different game. Just those 2 throws. The throw to Jacobs makes it a totally different game. I don't know why he felt like he should go for it on 4th down right there. The defense is playing pretty damn well. You could have punted and got them in a bad position. And the thing that pissed me off is like the other times you didn't go for it and you kick field goals. You want to go for it on 4th and 2 in like the second quarter with Jimmy Garoppolo and he's not playing well. Like, what is your feel of this team?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even remember them going for it on 4th down and beyond the garbage time. Was that when they were at like midfield?
Yeah, 4th and 2. That was the play you're talking about. The Jacobs. Right. He could have had Jacobs wide open.
That's right.
Good Lord. Like that's my problem. That's my problem. So McDaniels keeps running these stupid dig routes, right? And teams have figured them out. He doesn't throw outside. They didn't throw outside this whole game. I don't think they threw outside the numbers like at all.
Well, they did. They just didn't complete anything else.
Yeah, they waited till they were down 26-14.
Yeah.
Like they've been trying to keep you from throwing outside the numbers for like 5 weeks. Like it took him 5 weeks to figure this out. That's just pissing me off a little bit for him. Like he's stubborn and, you know, all these things that we're doing on offense, it doesn't make any damn sense. And you're not trying to maximize the players that you have on your damn team. So at this point, it's like, what are we doing? What do we do? Like, let Mick Lombardi call the plays. Like, would he call the plays better? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Bill O'Brien's better than him. You know, all these other guys are better than him at calling the same damn offense. Brian Dable's better than him at calling the same damn offense. Like, for some reason, he got this whole, like, thing about him. And he just had Tom Brady. Like, and he didn't really do that well with Tom Brady. I feel like Tom Brady had his best years with other people. So it's like, I mean, I know they had the 50 touchdown year, but they still lost Super Bowl that game. I mean, they lost Super Bowl to the team they shouldn't lose to. So I just have a little bit of a problem with Josh McDaniels altogether with his offense, the way they're playing offense, the way he's calling plays, the quarterbacks he's picking to think that I don't know why he thought Jimmy Garoppolo could come run this quarterback offense that is like pure quarterback reads, where the quarterback has to make everything. It's really not even about the play caller. It's really about how the quarterback plays. And you want Jimmy Garoppolo, who's a point and throw guy, to run this offense. That shows how delusional he is a little bit. So I don't know, man. It bothers the hell out of me.
Hey, man, like you said in Denver, you can make a high school coach look like, or a high school quarterback look like an all-pro.
Stupid. That's what I'm saying. Like that arrogance, right? You bring in Jimmy Garoppolo, like he can't run this type of offense. This offense is super quarterback. That's why the only guy that can run it right now is Josh Allen. And what is he, a top 3 quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
and the 2 guys who ran this offense before this were Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. And we got Jimmy Garoppolo out here running this damn fucking offense. Like, yeah, Derek Carr couldn't do it. Derek Carr struggled the hell out of this offense because it's tough. And then you want to go to Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's my whole problem with me.
I mean, yeah. I feel like the Mac Jones year just like bought McDaniels way too much credit. And I mean, shit. Like, this is brutal. Like, the scary part is when is Mark going to have the cojones to fire him? Because if it's not before the end of this year, or if it's not before the offseason, I should say, like, I don't trust McDaniels at all with the future of the franchise to pick another quarterback. We've seen too many times. Like, I envision this how it goes right now. They end up not getting the number 1 overall pick because I know maybe they'll beat the Lions or the Giants next week because the Giants are god awful. They'll play their way out of the first pick and won't trade up because it's not the Patriots' way. Settle for the 3rd best guy, and that guy's not gonna be nearly as good. Not gonna be what they need. Like I'm calling my shot now if that's what happens if they don't fire McDaniels at the end of the year.
So my shit is like they might not fire him if they don't fire McDaniels, right? Mark Davis don't fire McDaniels. We have Ryan Tannehill in here next year or some stupid shit.
If they don't fire McDaniels, I'd rather have Ryan Tannehill. Because then at least like we know when the new quarterback or when the new coach comes in, it's not like there's like tied to like some terrible rookie quarterback. It's like I can fix him. They'll be like, no, this guy clearly sucks. So we can just move on and get a rookie quarterback.
I guess that's a good perspective.
Put me on the quote board. Put it as a hot take right now. Like if McDaniels returns, I would rather have Ryan Tannehill come in.
But that's
how
some shit
little
he would do, though. That is some shit he would do. He would bring in Ryan Tannehill in here, be like, I got a new quarterback. We're gonna do this again. Like, we're gonna go with a veteran. Like, I'm still mad they play Isaac Rochelle this much. Like, I don't know why Isaac Rochelle is playing all these damn snaps on defense. So that bothers me too, but they play better on defense, so I'm gonna give him some credit. You know, Nate Hobbs was back. I mean, the defense played well. Let's show some positivity this year, man. I'm gonna talk about this offense is terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I
mean the defense.
Well, I think, yeah,
yeah,
getting more from the defensive tackles. Jenkins had a couple TFLs, got some pressure there. Butler showed up again today. I think he get a bad pass. I think too. Maybe not a sack or a TFL, I believe, and then like maybe some pressure too. Another good game, and I mean, Max Crosby, that guy's
a monster.
That's the one saving grace this year is Max Crosby this year alone is like making the games watchable because you're like, man. Like this guy just makes so many plays. Like he keeps them in the games again, despite how bad the offense is. Like he has drives defensively where he just puts the team on his back and gets penetration and makes plays to kill the drives all the time and gives them a chance. But again,
yeah, I'm interested in watching Luke Masterson because I think the defense really changed after he left the game. I see somebody they gave up 200 yards, and he talk about that. I'm not for Max, but they gave up 200 yards, but I don't know how much of those yards were before Luke Masterson came out that game. Because I thought he was playing really damn well, and he played really well the week before. And I think that he's got to find a way to. I mean, now he's got a damn concussion, but I thought he's playing really well, linebacker. And as soon as he went out the game, then all of a sudden, Jahmyr Gibbs just went off. As soon as he left,
I think part of it too was. They're tackling. I mean, they're tackling the second week. They're tackling on the year as a whole has been pretty god awful, and a lot of it's only honestly their DBs. But that's one of the things that happens when your defense is on the field so damn much. Like you get tired. Stuff like fundamentals gets lost in the mix. You miss tackles, taking on double teams. Trust me, there's a big difference between taking on 2 double teams versus 4. Those start to add up and all that good kind of stuff. Like that to me. Like you said, I'd almost be curious to see what the splits were, especially like not even just with Masterson out of the game, but first half to second half, like of the yards per rush, because they started breaking loose when the Raiders defense was purely gassed. Like the time of possession battle was like literally like double in favor of the Lions tonight, and like that's why they end up giving up 200 yards on the ground.
How many plays the Lions are on? I gotta look this up, man.
81. To the Raiders 45.
81. What is this, Oregon? What is this? The Pac-12, bro? Jesus.
No, because the other when Oregon plays, the other team when Chip Kelly hated, the other team got 100 plays too. Raiders only got 90 or 45, so damn near double them.
45. This is why I'm trying to offense. See, I stopped charting the offense. I was like, I'm gonna keep charting this offense. Eventually I just was like, you know what? I'm tired of charting dagger. I'm tired of it because.
Lions time of possession 39-33, Raiders 20-37.
They ran 81 plays, bro. And they're like a slow paced team too. You got to think about that. They're not like a fast paced team. The Lions are a slow pace. We're gonna run the ball a lot. We're gonna do play action. We're gonna get these dig routes, and we're gonna do all these things. And we're not gonna run a lot. We're not gonna play really fast, and they still had 81 plays.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing to me. Like, this is a game to me where like the EPA, the metrics, like the to get on my high horse a little bit, where the nerds like they don't tell the great story because it's like, yes, you look at the yards per rush and all that stuff that the Raiders, the EPA, I'm sure was bad too for the Raiders defense. But anybody who watched that game could tell like they were doing everything they freaking could. But when they get a freaking fumble to give the offense the ball in the red zone, or close in scoring range, Jimmy Garoppolo literally throws a pick on the next play to bring it back to Jimmy Garoppolo. Like, that's the kind of stuff where it's like, yeah, like you can throw any metrics out the window. That's deflating for a defense. It's deflating for every defensive player when you're like, well, crap, we just had a huge momentum-changing play, and now our quarterback just gave it back to them, like on the road too, on a big primetime game, and swung momentum right back in their favor. And yeah, I mean, the defense scored as many points as the offense. Let that sink in. That doesn't happen very much in the NFL.
Sick. It's sick, man. I mean, you can't have, to me, the way the Lions controlled the game and what the score was, it was set up for this Raiders offense to make some damn plays and get back in this damn game. I mean, because that Adams miss, man. When people talk about like missing or underthrowing a receiver that's wide open. Because I'll talk about this, like the Derek Carr throw in the Chiefs game, right? Remember the Chiefs game, and they had that 4th and 1, and Derek Carr, like, he basically underthrew Adams, but Adams was so wide open that he caught it and then he just ran into the end zone. And that's those type of plays, man. Like, if you're that wide open, don't try to like throw this like money pass where he's catching it and he's like, there's nobody on him. Just throw it to him. He had 2 of those back to back, bro. They were literally like, the Lions were literally disrespectful. I don't even know if they doubled Adams all game. I can't wait to watch this on film, because just the way they were playing him late means that they weren't doubling him at all. For Adams to be that damn wide open and you can't hit him, bro. That's why he threw his helmet at the end of the game. I'm sure he's asking for a trade right now, bro.
Yeah, that was kind of my. I mean, I don't think Adams like. This is really going to test all the reports that says Adams wants to be a Raider, because every single week it's like, oh yeah, Devontae Adams wants to be a Raider, and then it's like the Raiders are like, are you sure? Are you sure? You sure you still want to be here? What if we made it even harder? What if we tested you even more? And at some point, the guy's just got to break, because. I mean, I don't know if you saw him at the end of the game on the sideline throwing his helmet. Yeah, you were talking about that. Yeah, I'm looking at Twitter right now, and it's floating up on my timeline already like 5 times. Like, the guy does not like losing, man. The guy's not. And like, losing was one thing when I was with his buddy. At least misery loves company, you know. Now that it's not there, like, I don't like. It's hard for me to rationalize, like, him sticking around. What did Jacob say?
So what did Jacob say? Let us know, guys. I'm sure
that
it was very candid.
Find it.
I'm sure it's very candid. I like a pissed off Josh Jacobs.
He's probably like, get me the hell out of here. He's like, Devontae might not say it, but I will.
See, my biggest fear, I'm talking about my biggest fear, Matt, is him going to Kyle Shanahan for like 1 year to $3 million or some stupid, or the Dolphins. Could you imagine him going to like the damn Dolphins or some shit like that? The outside zone teams, or the Rams. Or going to like save Matthew. Oh, God, I can't think about it.
I'm thinking this might be it. Raiders Josh Jacobs asked what it will take to fix the offense. The quote, "That ain't my job." Which, you know what? He's right. Like, at some point, like, if you're the Raiders, you have to consider trading Josh Jacobs tomorrow too, because I mean, are you like?
It's too late to trade. Matt, it's like the middle of the night. Like, oh, who are these? Who are we trading for? Like, what are they working out here?
I don't know. Fucking call somebody. Leave messages. Like, I don't, like, pick up the phone, do something. I don't know. Find somebody. You got till 1 p.m. Like.
I don't know. I mean, you would think it's fire sale, but to me, see, I'm gonna say this: these guys are Patriots guys, so they're probably in their brain, in their head, they're like, we can adjust. We're on 3-5.
Please, God, no.
We're only 3-5. We can adjust. I just remember the Tom Brady doc. Every time Tom Brady, they started like 2-3 every year. Tom Brady, that's what he said. That's what we do. We start 2-3, and then we adjust. And then they won like 7 games in a row. And I'm sure that's what he fucking thinks is about to happen. It's not gonna happen here, Josh. Bill Belichick's not walking through that door, bro. You can't call Bill. He's not giving. I mean, you're getting the defense. You're getting a good defensive performance. This is really on you, man. You're the offensive guy.
Yeah,
it really is on him, bro. To be honest, like, This offense, I mean, he picked the quarterback, he picked the backup quarterback, and then he picked the rookie quarterback. So these are all his quarterbacks, hand-picked. It's not like when you came in with Derek Carr, that's your guy, which I think if he didn't like him in the first place, which that was a rumor, he should have traded him right away. I don't understand like why we went a whole season with Derek Carr for no damn reason, even though you didn't like him. It's a rumor after all this stuff happened that season. Well, I didn't like him anyways. But if you didn't, that means you're a coward anyways because you should have traded him. So yeah. Now we're at year 2 with no rookie quarterback. It's supposed to be a rebuild or whatever. We have no rookie. We have a 4th round rookie who they won't play, who he threw under the bus, who acts like he sucks or something. Like I don't know what his problem with Aiden O'Connell. He hates him for some reason. So we have a rookie that I don't like. And like, what are we doing? Like, what's the future? We're going to trade up for a quarterback. Do we trust Josh McDaniels to pick a quarterback? I really don't at this point. So I don't know. Yeah, he's never had a quarterback over 92 rating besides Tom Brady. Like we're at that point, man. I'm sorry. We're at that point. I wrote an article about this, but now we're at this point that you've never had a quarterback with 92 rating. This is modern football, bro. 95 is like, I mean, I'm looking at you a little funny with 95 rating. Yeah, like standard. That's kind of like that's average.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't know what else to say other than like the writing is on the wall. It's just whether Mark Davis is going to read it. Like the Josh McDaniels, like the best thing he could do to save his job right now is to literally just go on and be like, yeah, Aiden O'Connell starting next week. Because maybe then Mark Davis goes, well, we'll see how Aiden O'Connell does. To give himself another life. Because this is ridiculous. Like I have not seen, like you said, the handpicked quarterback, handpicked offense. Like last year, you could have given him the pass. Last year, you could have been like, hey, maybe it wasn't the guys that you wanted. You extended half the offense and then decided to get rid of them in the offseason anyway, or didn't want them anymore. But hey, you took over a team. It wasn't quite what you thought it was. And you got to make your changes. And now you look worse. And you're not really any younger on the offense either, is what bothers me too. It's like you can make these like had the Raiders had a rookie quarterback right now and maybe rookie weapons or whatever that they were using well, like I could give McDaniels back. All right, like maybe it's just a young team, but they're playing like a young team, but they're filled with veterans. And that's just inexcusable. These are your guys. These are your guys you wanted. These are the guys that you thought were better than the last crop, and very clearly you were wrong, because even the best players on that team last year now look worse. Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, they now look worse. Or they're not producing, as I should say.
Dizzle Perryman is balling with the Texans. That's what pisses me off about this. For $3 million.
I mean,
for $3 million, the same amount of money they played Robert Spillane. Dizzle Perryman's over there playing pretty damn well.
I believe Perryman's on a 1-year deal too, and Spillane's on 2.
Yeah. 1 year, $3 million for nothing. The Texans over there giving up 12 points a game.
Yeah, I'm a good coach.
Yeah, that too, I guess. Why is Brandon Bolden on this team? Why is he on this team?
Special teams and leadership.
Why do they have backup running backs? If they're not going to play the backup, why do they have them? Yeah. Perryman got D'Amico Ryans coaching him. Good point.
I love that's supposed to be some sort of excuse. Okay. Guess what? He was a Pro Bowler when he didn't have D'Amico Ryans too.
I like his comment, but yeah, Spillane is a real first in, last out kind of guy. I wish, I always say about Spillane, I wish he would stop doing neck exercises. He needs to stop with the necks and get to the arms, get to the triceps. Do some power cleans. He gets dragged too much. I don't know what's up with him, man.
My thing with him is he's so frustrating because he'll they'll make play. He'll have plays where you're like that. You're yeah, you miss a tackle and you don't know you don't look like you know what you're doing, and then he'll come out downhill and make a great play on TFL. He did that once on the goal line. I'm like, you're just completely inconsistent. I just never know what you're gonna get from you play to play, and that's the biggest problem. He has flashes where I'm like, okay, he's starting to put it together, and then he'll just miss a tackle. I'm like, maybe not.
think you are standing for the money. What are the questions go in here? So what's the prediction of the score against the Jets? I'm going 13-7.
3-2.
13-7 Giants.
13-7.
Because I think Dexter Lawrence. If they, I tweeted this on Twitter. If they can't block McNeil, who's blocking Dexter Lawrence?
And Dexter Lawrence plays like a legit nose too. Like he plays like legit over the center, and he's
they are purposely they're gonna line him up right over Andre James the whole game. Andre James, I hope he's ready because he's about to be in hell. I'm mad that I'm nervous about the game next week. They don't even have a damn quarterback. Who's playing quarterback for them? And I'm nervous.
Yeah, it might
I'm
be
mad. I really am. Right, I really am. I'm mad.
I'm trying to because that's right. Because Tyrod's out. Is Daniel Jones gonna be back? If Daniel Jones is back,
I don't
have a chance. Why was Taylor?
Everybody has to go against Tommy DeVito. Why was Taylor, bro? Why was Tillery re-signed? Let's start there.
To a 2-year deal.
To a 2-year deal worth like $6 million. They gave. Yeah. Kuz got dragged a little bit. I'm sure he did. I mean, this. What question? I saw a good question here. Excluding QB, what is the biggest draft need for the Raiders, man? What do you think?
I'd say cornerback.
Cornerback? I mean, okay.
I know the defense, obviously, we just spent talking about the defense not being a problem, but they do need a dog out there. And I mean, Marcus Peters for the great pick 6 that he had today, it's not like he's like a shutdown guy. They don't really have a dude, and Peters is a free agent anywhere. And I don't know. I'd be kind of surprised if he wanted to come back the way this year's gone. So probably cornerback and probably offensive line.
Oh, yeah, offensive line. I'm thinking linebacker, too. Linebacker, right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking more position. Like, yes, it is a need, but like I would put defensive tackle probably. I mean, well, you're getting good play.
See, if you're actually good at free agency, you could sign a free agent linebacker. Yeah. You can sign a pretty damn good free agent linebacker if you're good at it. I mean, a lot of teams have done that and changed their football teams by signing a good free agent linebacker. But you could draft one too who could play really well. But yeah, corner.
Yeah, I think probably corner would be the next one.
Yeah, corner.
What would you say? Outside corner?
Corner, for sure. And I know this sounds crazy, but wide receiver.
I was kind of thinking the same thing too.
We need unless they're going to sign T. Higgins. I know T. Higgins have a bad year. I've been manifesting T. Higgins to the Raiders since I saw him, since they drafted Jamar Chase. I'm like, you know what? They're not going to be able to sign both of those guys. T. Higgins could come over here, and that would be my guy, but I don't know how they would do that, and I don't know how much he's going to want. But he's having a bad year, though.
Yeah. I mean, he's still going to get paid.
Yeah, he'll get paid because he's a baller, but
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals tag him to try and make someone trade before him.
Yeah. Well, Dexter had like 7 pressures at NT recently. Yeah, exactly. Andre James.
Oh, no, he had 15 last week. 15 last week.
15
for PFP.
Dog, the Vikings game last year in the playoffs, Daniel Jones got all the love, but Dexter Lawrence won that game. I don't want to hear what anybody else says. I mean, he's the reason why Kirk Cousins threw a check down on 4th and 5. He's ridiculous. I can't believe how good he is. I can't believe. What other question? Yeah,
it was Leonard Williams. Leonard Williams was the key to that defense. That's what we're just gonna say to ourselves.
Yeah, this is right. Right. My boy Nick Filato. We're gonna do a little interview with him this week. I already got this set up, but we'll see. Which it was funny. He hit me on Twitter. He's like, "Yeah, we gotta do a film preview on this shit show," but you know, whatever, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, Spillane does lead our team in interceptions. Is there any way MD comes back? I hope not. Did he say that again, Tafer? He said that again? He's going to come back?
He said today, he said beginning of the game that, I don't know if he said after it, but he basically said he doesn't think that McDaniel's seat is that warm. Part of it being that they were 3-2 with Garoppolo. But he also said that I'm sure Mark Davis wants to see something to be happier about. And I mean, I don't know if Mark Davis, what game he was watching, but I would be very shocked if he saw anything that he was exactly thrilled about. So I don't know. I thought McDaniels was going to be safe for the entire year, and I've done a complete 180 that I just can't rationalize how you can keep this shit show going, especially if they are going to go after a quarterback and make that huge decision. You can't put that in the hands of those two guys, Ziegler and McDaniels.
Why didn't they draft Gonzalez? We don't know. I mean, Gonzalez is hurt, so maybe. But I don't know. Tyree Wilson just got hurt too.
Why didn't they draft Gonzalez? Because they're asking a lot of good questions and not ones that we have answers for.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Locker room loss. I say yes. I think. See, I'm gonna say this because we're like 35 minutes. And my conspiracy theory. I think McDaniels lied to the media about that meeting. Because I don't think
the players only meeting where they got to air everything out.
Whatever, dog. No, but did anybody else confirm that?
I haven't seen.
Did you hear a player confirm that? I want to hear a player confirm that meeting because I feel like he just leaked that to the NFL Network.
I honestly don't even think like I don't even think that's like a good sign. Like that to me is a sign that you've lost the locker room. The fact that you're like, hey guys, what the hell do I have to do to get you to freaking like me again?
And they just tell you how bad you suck for like a whole hour.
You just give them a chance. Like it's like, oh, I'm glad you got that off your chest. Like, no, I hate you, dude. I mean those words.
No, yeah, I think they pushed the media that happened because I just want a player to confirm it. If a player is like, hey, we had this meeting and we all came together this week, it was never player confirmed. That was just a media thing. And just Josh McDaniels last week at his press conference. Can you imagine him having all the players just shit on him for a whole hour and him just be able to take it when he couldn't even take questions about him making the decision to play Brian Hoyer? Like, I don't believe that, bro. No. Like, it's preseason.
Way too big for that.
It's not preseason anymore.
It's not preseason anymore. What a fucking line, dude. Oh my god. When I heard that, I'm like, dude, you are just an ass. Like, there's so many other ways to answer that question. To just be like, we just after Brian played in the second half, like we just thought he gave us a better chance, and obviously it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, but defensive.
It ain't preseason anymore, Vic.
Exactly. There's no way that he's having like Devontae Adams tell him how ass he is. As a coach, there's no way. I don't believe that. So, I mean, if he wants to tell the media that, and he got Tom Pelissero and all those guys saying all that stuff for him, whatever, that's fine. But I don't. No.
And I mean, here's the other thing.
There's no way. There's no way you. What's up? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, here's the other thing I'll toss out there too. Maybe it was positive in the fact that everyone was just like, you know what, this is lost, so I'm not gonna say anything to just hold on to my job as long as I can. Like maybe there's like a little bit of like, well, I'm not gonna speak out because this feels like a trap. And like, I mean, Max Crosby's in there, he could say something and no one's gonna like, I'm not gonna bat an eye. Devontae's the same way, but like, part of me wonders if it's like, guys are like, well, I'm not gonna say shit because I don't want to get cut. Like this dude will send me out of here. Like no, not without even thinking about it. Like again, if I'm too much of a dick, if I'm too honest, just throwing that out there. Like if I'm me, I'm like a guy that's just like a middle of the road player. Like I'm not saying shit. Like, yeah, coach, no, everything's great. Just make sure my 7-figure paycheck keeps clearing.
Exactly, right?
Like, why would you? You'd be stupid to.
All right, man. I'm tired of this team, man. We've gone almost like 40 minutes. I'm tired of this damn team. All right. So, guys, I appreciate all the people. We got 400. We had like 450 people in here at one point, bro. I mean, this is
misery loves company.
Misery loves company. Hey, Rays fans love negativity. They won't lie to you. They love it.
I feel out of
it. It's been because we've been negative for 20 years. I mean, that's what we thrive on. I mean,
that's exactly.
Exactly. We had something positive. The dude ankle broke. You know what I mean? Ankle just.
Yeah, I was watching a clip today. Someone posted one of those old Raiders, like This Day in Raiders, whatever history account posted like the Seth Roberts posted like the Seth Roberts walk off against the Bucks. And I'm just like, God, I missed that season so much. This feels like so long ago. And it kind of was now. I mean, shit, it was 7 years ago now.
It was, but that's what I'm saying. Like the last time we were all positive, the dude up 34-7. I don't know what the hell that score was, and he just worst Christmas of my life, man. I tell you, one of the worst Christmases of my life. Bro. It really was. I didn't care what gift I got. Tell you, didn't care what gift I got.
Weren't you like
all right?
Damn near 3.
No, I'm talking about 2016. I don't know what you're talking about, but shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, gotcha. My bad.
I'm just saying, man. I remember that day. I remember 2016, man. My barber at the time, he made fun of me because he was making turkeys. He was making some fried turkeys at my house or whatever, and I didn't talk for like an hour. After that happened,
I was the same.
I just sat there like in disbelief. I was like, "Are you serious?"
My wife like has this famous quote. She loves telling the story. Like after it happened, I literally screamed, "Christmas is ruined."
It
was
Christmas
It legitimately
Eve.
Was. Yeah.
And the Rays never been the same since then. They literally haven't. They really have never been the same since that Christmas Eve day, and I just can't believe. I was at the game worst Christmas of my life too. It really was, man. It was terrible. All right, guys. We're out of here. It's 40 minutes, as long as it's the reaction we have. I don't know if it's gonna get any better than this, guys. We told you that last week. It didn't get better this week. Now we got Detriot Lions coming. He might wreck this whole damn game. I don't know who's gonna block Detriot Lions. I have no idea. So that's gonna be fun. But we're gonna give you guys the content. I'm gonna give you some content. I'm still gonna get in the film. I'm still gonna do it. You know, Matt has a better week than me this week. That's fine.
Yeah,
I get to drive into this offense. I'm here for y'all. This is what I do. I do it for you guys. It's because I like you guys. You guys appreciate it. This is what we do. So I appreciate, like I said, 420 in here today. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys coming and enjoying this. So no, that was wrong guy. That was Leonard Williams, not Dexter Williams. Yeah. Dexter is playing this week, guys. He's playing. So.
Hey, we'll just keep saying it, man. Leonard Williams is the key to that defense. He got those one-on-one blocks for Detriot Lions.
All right, guys. We're out of here. Peace. Peace. Exactly. Peace.